Right, back online, top of the morning to you. One last thing. I forgot to go over. I was just watching those videos. It's 10 to 5 in the morning and I haven't been able to sleep again. You know, it's pretty rough when you separate from your wife and, you know, things sort of, everything changes and your brain starts going flat out. Yeah, but anyway, that's my problem. The one other thing that I wanted to clarify that I missed going over it in the truth video was about the names of the trust and the trustee company. Now, John Whyte named those entities, you could call them, and we understand Damian Family Trust is still operating. If you have a read through the trustee, which we have a copy of, it says that he indemnifies himself from dishonesty. Pretty incredible, really. And that the beneficiaries never get anything and not entitled to see anything financial and never have to be notified. Now, that's not the true trust deed anyway. That's not the deed that was sent to my wife. We went through that deed thoroughly. And it was all about Bernadette and our children, and I was supposed to go onto that deed once I come off my bankruptcy. So it was set up for our family. You know, my life's work was set up for our family, not John Whyte, flea bag. You know, he's nothing but a thief. But hey, I'm here to talk about Damian family, not my opinion of the thief. So we'll go over Sunobomoh first, because that's the thing that I approached first up. It rang alarm bells from day one. When I read the name of it, I sort of looked at it and thought, what does Sunobomoh mean? You know? And I turned it around and it said homo bonus. I was like, what the fuck is that? So I rang him and I questioned him on the name and told him, you know, I turned it around and it says homo bonus. What's the story? You know, you're homo. Pretty simple. And anyway, he explained to me that it was homogenous. Now, John Whyte's a Catholic. I understand he goes down to soup kitchens and tries to make himself out to be the giving person. But he's giving our stuff away. He's giving my wife's stuff away. He's giving my children's stuff away. He's trying to paint a picture for himself. Now, this is the truth about John Whyte. This was done right at day one, 2 days after I was bankrupted. 2 days. We didn't even know about that trustee. He just moved on things and then spent the next 2.5 years lying and manipulating and stealing and destroying us. And we didn't even see it happen. You know, he was far out. He was good. He's a very clever boy, very convincing, you know, very credible man. But I'm going to rip him in half because I've got the facts. He's going to lose in court, man, because you can't beat the truth, you know. And I'm not going to back down ever. He hurt my wife. So, Johnny boy, I'm coming to get you, brother. And you're going to pay the price, mate. I'm not going to touch you with my hands as much as I'd like to. But you're going to pay. Okay. So, anyway, Sunobomoh homogenous is a Catholic saint. Google it. I'll put a link on the base of all the videos anyway. I've got one with the IRD interviews and I'm linking everything onto that. So I'll link the homogenous and the Saint Damian to that end. It'll open your eyes. Now, he done this on day one. We didn't even know what was going on then. He came to us, talked us into setting us trust up, said the names are going to be this, this, this. You know, didn't even get a choice. If it was Bernadette and I, we would have called it Diamonds and Gold Family Trust. We've talked about setting up a trust, you know, not Sunobomoh. What is that? You know, what is that? But anyway, homogenous is a Catholic saint and a financial blessing for business. He done it in reverse. So for him, you know, not for us, for him. And he stole it, never paid the taxes, ripped everybody off, run up big tax debts, lied to Inland Revenue and is what he is. He's just a con man. So there's that. Check it out. I'll put the link for homogenous on the base of the comments there's quite a few on the IRD interview. If you type in IRD interview into YouTube, you'll find that video, and it goes over, you know, some more facts, the IRD interviews. Yeah, so have a look. Regarding Damian, now Damian was my wife, essentially. There's the trust. She was supposed to be the beneficiary in our children, right? So my wife and my children, then eventually me. So us, our family. Now, Saint Damian and Saint Cosmos were brothers, and they spent their lives healing people, according to the Catholic myth, if that's what it is. But again, it's another Catholic saint, and it's related to John's religion. Now, Saint Damian and Saint Cosmos, like I say, spent their life working, healing people. They worked for free their whole life. And then a ruler came into, I believe, anyway, that's my understanding. You can have a read of that anyway, make of it what you want. Ruler came into play, and eventually Saint Damian, Saint Cosmos, after working their whole lives for free and helping people and healing people, were executed. You know, so far, John Whyte's had a financial blessing in reverse. He's ripped off everything with my intellectual property into his own name. And my wife and I, our children, we bust a gut. And we've only just been putting food on the plate because I can hustle. You know, and my wife is such a good mother. She just gets what those kids need. You know. So we've worked for nothing, and now he thinks he's going to get us executed. Far out. I'm a bit stronger than that, Johnny boy. Little man like you ain't going to take me down. I'm going to rebuild Extreme Club. You're going to pay your dues. You hurt my wife. You hurt my children. You should know better than that, mate. So, for those out there, that's the story about Sunobomoh Damian and Saint Damian. So Saint Homogeneous and Saint Damian. And for the police, have a read as you do your investigation. Inland Revenue were very interested in that. The lawyer that was there specifically asked me what Sunobomoh meant to me, and apparently Bernadette said asked her what Damian meant. You know, he's not a very nice person, and he's owed. You know, he's done a lot of damage to us. So step up, boys, go and get him. Pull him in. Stop him hurting my wife, please. Thank you. Anyway, it's now 1 minute to 5. I better do some press-ups, get some tucker in me, and sort my van out, get ready to do some sales. Go and nail it today. Have a good day, New Zealand. Take it easy.